Hey everyone, so I've been doing travel videos for quite a while right now, a couple of years, so I thought, why not? It's a good time to share with you, just based on my experiences and opinions on how to make a good travel video. Or rather, how I do my travel videos and what are the thought processes behind everything. Yup, let's get right on to it. So the first thing you want to do before your trip is to have a theme in mind, or a rough idea of what your video is going to be. For example, do you want to have a cinematic video of a road trip with your friends, showcasing, the friendship with the gorgeous landscapes, with drone shots, epic drone shots, that kind of thing? Or do you want to do like a vlog, a food vlog, for example, trying out unusual snacks in Korea? It's always good to have a general direction or theme in mind before you actually head out on a trip, because it helps you to just shoot the right things and not just shoot anything and everything. Yeah, it's just good to have a general direction. So after knowing the theme or the rough angle of what you want in your video, the next thing to do is to plan and research about the location or the attractions that you're going to visit. So you can just head up to YouTube, type out the attraction or location, and then just find out how it looks like roughly, and then from there you can just input your creative angles, plan out what you want to do with it, and then Alright, so now that you're set and on your travels, the next thing you want to do is to capture the moments, okay? And this is the most fun part. So there are two types of moments, okay, that you want to look out for. First being the raw moments, okay? These are the moments where it's going to just happen right in front of you. It might be unexpected, it might be very quick, it might be expected as well, where, say, for example, if you are going to an attraction for a luge ride, you just want to pop in a GoPro and capture all the genuine fun and excitement and happiness in the shot. So the next one will be planned moments. This is where you have to do a bit of directing. Maybe you could grab a friend to, say, walk across the frame, looking happy, looking excited, looking amazed. So it might be a bit uncomfortable doing this, but for me personally, I feel that it is also necessary to bring a different side to the story. It adds value as well. And the next thing to do when you're on location is to shoot as much as you can. And what I mean by that is not to just shoot any crap you see or do, but to shoot as much as possible when you're on an awesome location. So there are two ways to see it. One is, do you want to be just a traveler who is just doing a bit of video, or do you want to be a filmmaker that travels? So if you are a filmmaker that travels, obviously you have to prioritize filmmaking over the travel experience. Like, definitely there will be a bit of sacrifice, no doubt, but you have to know that it's worth the sacrifice over the shot that you need to get. So in this way, when you prioritize filmmaking in the travels, you are always thinking of what the next shot is, and you will just want to shoot as much as possible, which is important to the video itself. Which leads me to the next point, to shoot as much angles or variations in your shots. There are so many angles and ways to shoot a video. So for example, you can have like a first person view angle. You could use a GoPro as a selfie, and to places that you just can't bring a DSLR with. You can have wide angles, close-ups, slow motion. You can have like cinematic stabilized shots. Like what I do, I always bring the glide cam along with me, so in that way I have another look to it. You can have drone shots, you can have casual moments, funny moments, vlogs, time lapses. And when you have so many variations and layers to your video and story, it's just more interesting to watch, rather than just using one same angle throughout the whole video, unless that's your concept. So yeah, the key thing is really to have options. When you edit, you don't want to just run out of different angles and footages when you edit, and you will be pulling your hair out, and trust me, it's not good. Alright, so now that you are done shooting, traveling, and experiencing life, the next thing you need to do is to find a great track to suit the theme of your video. Okay, and I can't emphasize this enough. The music that you find is so vital, it's so important as the visuals itself. And whatever music that you use will set the tone of the video, whether you want it to be cinematic or high energy, you want it to be chill. Everything just boils down to the music. And I find it really important as well that you connect to the music that you use. And at least for me, editing is based a lot on feeling. So you have to really feel deeply in your gut, okay, that you really connect to the track, and it will really show in the video. And that's why it takes so long, okay. It can take really long. It can take from hours to days to just find the right track. It is a pain in the ass to find the right track, but once you've done it, okay, it just flows, you know what I mean? Everything just flows nicely, and it would turn out great, really. Now you have a great music track to your video. The next thing to do is have a good flow in your story. What I always try to think of is, what are the main highlights of the trip? What are the best shots? What are the best moments in the entire trip? And you want to build your video around those best moments and build up momentum to that, so that you have ups and downs in the videos and not just one up and then everything goes down, or you don't want it to be just flat all the way. You just want to spread things out basically and throw a lot of the good stuff at the front, okay? So my last tip for making a good travel video is to make it count. Make every second count, okay? You don't want to be showing too much of the airport, too much of the airplane, because it's always the same shots at the airplane, right? What more can you show? Like the plane seats or the food. It's just not interesting, and you don't want it to be too draggy unless it adds to the story or your client is an airline. So make sure you just put in the good parts and not just some random other scenes that just don't add to the story. So that is pretty much how I would go about doing my travel videos, and I hope you would find this useful in producing your videos. And thanks for watching through, really appreciate it. If you have further questions, leave it in the comments section. I will try my best to answer them. Stay tuned for more music and travel. I will see you in the next video.